Good day all. Welcome to our IELTS Cuecard video, your ultimate guide to conquering the speaking section of the IELTS exam. Whether you're aiming for academic or general training, we've got you covered. In this video, we'll share hot topics that are likely to be asked during the month of April 2024. So let's get started. Talk about someone you know who is very active. You should say, who is this person? How you know him or her? What he or she does to remain active? And explain how you feel about him or her. Talk about a time you made a promise. You should say, what you promised. To whom you made a promise. Why you made that promise. And explain how you felt about making that promise. Talk about a place in another country where you would like to work for a short time. You should say, what place it would be. What kind of work you would like to do. When you would like to go there. Explain why you would like to work there. Describe a time when you had to wait in a long queue or line. You should say, when it was. How long the queue or line was. Why you had to wait. Explain how you felt about it later. Describe a tall building that you like or dislike. You should say, where and what it is. What is it used for? What does the building look like? Explain why you like or dislike it. Describe the happiest moment of your life. You should say, when it happened. Who was there with you? What you did. And explain why it was the happiest moment of your life. Talk about a perfect job for you. You should say, what kind of job is it? How do you know about it? What skills or training are required for this job? And explain why you think this is a perfect job for you. Talk about your favorite movie. You should say, what movie is it? What it is about. When you watched it for the first time. And explain why you like it. Describe an unusual meal you had. You should say, where you had it. Who was with you. When you had it. And explain how you felt when you had it. Describe a family you like and are happy to know. You should say, who they are. Where they live. How do you know them? And explain why you like them. Talk about something you bought that was difficult to use at first. You should say, what was it? When did you buy it? What does it do? Why was it difficult to use at first? Describe an occasion when you ate something for the first time. You should say, what food it was. When it happened. Where you ate it. And explain how you felt about it. Describe a skill that you would like to teach others. You should say, what is it? Whom would you like to teach? Why did you choose this skill? And explain why this skill is beneficial. Describe a time you received money from a family member. You should say, when you received it. Why you received it. What you did with the money. And explain how you felt after receiving it. Talk about a business person you admire. You should say, who the person is. How you know him or her. How she became so successful in business. And explain why you admire him or her. Talk about a person you consider a good singer. You should say, how do you know him or her? When did you find out about him or her? Where was the first time you listened to him or her? And explain why you like listening to his or her voice. Talk about an activity that you do after work or study. You should say what the activity is. Where do you do it? Why do you do it? And explain how you feel about this activity. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and do subscribe our channel for latest updates. Best of luck on your IELTS journey.